Hello and welcome to NorCal Sports TV. The host with the most, Mr. Sonny Oaks. I like my toast with butter on both sides. This is Game 3, Court 1, evaluation game here at Sierra Day School. There's going to be no stoppage of clock. There's going to be two 15-minute halves. Grant. Just want to thank Grant Begley, our scoreboard operator on this game. Camera operator is Avery. Referees Caleb. Directors Joseph. So, the orange jerseys is Team 3. Team 1 is the gray and blue jerseys. So for Team 1, we have number 1, Anthony Connor, listed at 6 foot tall, no weight given, out of Richmond, California. Number 4 is Wesley Harrison, listed at 5'10 and 125, out of San Rafael. 7 is Jabari Jackson 2, the second, listed at 5'4", 103, out of Atwater. Number 9 is Hugo Casu, out of San Jose, listed at 5'9", 134. Number 30, Aiden Valtiera, 5'7", 160, out of Merced. Made some nifty plays that first game, as well as his teammate, Hugo Casu. 33, Connor Fuller as well, listed at 6'1", 150, out of Mountain Ranch. 48, Nathan Monca, listed at 5'11", 195, out of Stockton. The Orange team, Team 3. Number 3 is Evan Brewster, listed at 6'2", 160, out of San Rafael. Number 12 is Bennett Reed, 6'2", 155, out of Sonora. 31 is Hunter Shiner, 5'7", 188, out of Tulare. 32 is Dylan Morse Clark, listed at 6 foot 260, out of Angels Camp. Number 35 is Mason Williams, listed at 5'9", 130 as well, from Angels Camp. 44 is Isaac Kemp, listed at 5'11", 165, coming from Manteca. And to round out the roster is number 58, Christian Singh, 5'8", 122, out of Modesto. So the score is pretty irrelevant here other than pride. This is just a chance for the coaches to get a look at the players. Team 1, we already saw a game on this court, so you guys already know the rules and what we're looking for today. For Game 3, you probably watched the game earlier on a different court. We'll just go over it one last time in case. So here at NorCal Sports TV Basketball Camp, each game is 32 minutes long, two 15-minute halves with the running clock, 1 minute game-like experience period to finish the game. That's the stop clock. And overtimes are 1 minute with the stop clock repeated until we have a winner. And we had a triple, quadruple overtime game at the last camp. Nice block there. Fuller, number 33. So every 5 minutes there will be a mandatory TV timeout that will last 1 minute. And at halftime, which is after the first 15 minutes, will be 2 minutes. During these breaks is when substitutions are to occur. Free substitutions can occur during the final 2-minute period. Every player must count out of the game at least once for a full 5 minutes before the 2-minute final period, and every player must start at least one game during the week. No timeouts are allowed until the final 2-minute period, during which each team will be allowed one. There are no bonus situations during the first 30-minute portion of the game. All shooting fouls will result in regular free throws, and all non-shooting fouls result in an out-of-bounds situation. During the final 2 minutes, all non-shooting fouls that aren't charges result in a bonus 1-and-1 free throw situation. There is no zone allowed ever. We're teaching basic man-to-man here, defense principles, and they need to be reinforced during the game, so there is no zone allowed ever. There's no pressing allowed during the first 30 minutes, meaning there's no full court pressure allowed. Each team must get back and then can pick up at half court, but during the final 2 minutes, you're free to do a full court press. Not only that, leaving your man to trap is allowed during this time, but no set zone traps are allowed. So you can go over and help once you get your dribble picked up. The spirit of the camp is for all campers to have the best experience possible. Therefore, each team shall put in one basic motion offense that includes all 5 people on the court, and each team is allowed one special and on-ball ISO with 2 players, for example. However, the majority of the offense should be the motion offense. Now that you have the rules, We can pick up the action. 8-5. About 10.5 to go left in this first half. Monka drives, goes up with the right hand, a little too much on it. And the ball comes back the other way. Nice drive, coast to coast, picks up the foul. He's going to go to the line. It's number 35, Mason Williams, out of Angels Camp. Entering 10th grade this September. You're in for a treat as this is the only game being played right now. Welcome to Steak Sauce Corner with Sonny and Joseph. A1. You guys look up with, if you're in the news business, with that top column, that A1. That's why we're Steak Sauce over here. And not that signature select brand either. Strictly Heinz. Some of the longest free throws I've seen. Obviously, we just switched in some jerseys here, getting them on the right color. Seen that in a couple of games today. Definitely won't be happening after today, as teams will be set. So good chance, good drive, great drive, and he converts to make it a three-point play. Mason Williams showing up early. Oh, quick hands there, and the turnover. One defender to beat. Gets them both up in the air. Isaac Kemp out of Manteca. Good patience on that one. So we're evaluating the players, the cameramen, everything on these games today. The board operators, the announcers. Kick out. Williams can't connect. Rebound by Jackson the second. Fuller with that three. We saw him connect on some earlier today. Saw him with some stand-up defensive play earlier as well, as we saw him at least with one block shot. Ball stays on that side of the court now. It's Jackson. Gives it up to, I think that's Valtiera from outside. Nothing but net. Corner three. Lohevik gets his defender in the air, but tipped out. That looked like Jackson who tipped that ball out of his hands. Offense might be a little off today for some of these players, as most of these kids have never played together before. So the way to really stand out is with your defense, as they do right there. Again, Valtiera ends up with it. The shot, Casu, Hugo for three. It's the first day. Hopefully we get some good nicknames. If you guys have nicknames for these kids already and you're watching, go find me on Twitter. Let me know what your kids' nicknames are. We'll work them into the broadcast. You can find me at Big Show Sunnyo. Unfortunately, still on Twitter. But you can find me there. And you can comment on my commentary. I got thick skin, so I'm ready for it. By tomorrow, maybe I'll give you guys a Threads address. I guess I'd have to sign up for the IG first, though. Oh, Hunter Shiner, one of our returning favorites of all the counselors and coaches here. Gets the ball taken away, unfortunately. Anthony Connor. Couldn't finish the play. Dribbles it out of bounds. It's going to come back the other way. And it's Shiner now, bringing the ball up the court. Oh, and they're going to hit him with the double dribble right away. He had both hands at it at the same time. A little frustrated with himself. But this is an evaluation game. We're not going to let them get with anything if we can see it. If you all remember that Dream Team, if any of you are old enough to remember, Chuck Daly set up Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, all those guys, Barkley, Shaq, and inexplicably Christian Laettner at the time. He set these guys up to lose, basically, put up a college team that played together for years, if I'm remembering the story correctly. And they beat the Dream Team. You know, it was the first scrimmage. These guys had all come back. And I'm sure Daly did something else. You know, I've heard a couple versions of this story. Basically, the Dream Team lost, and that was the only game they ever lost. They were so upset with themselves and with the outcome that it was the last time it ever happened. Sometimes you need that. Sort of like the first day you call somebody on their carry or travel, or double dribble, and it'll stick with them, and they don't make that same mistake twice. So just over 4 left in this first half. A little bit of a runaway score here, but the score is irrelevant. It's just pride that these teams are playing for the win. Really, they just want to show that they're good teammates and they know how to listen to the coach. That's what's going to impress most of all. Not just today, but going forward in all their adventures. Nice cut to the basket by Bennett Reed, but his teammate didn't see him. Shot was off. Three is good on the wing. I think that was 44, Isaac Kempf. Still learning these jerseys. Oh, Kemp again. Oh, but he gives it up to the other team. It's Uokasu. Right place, right time. Nathan Monka. That's Jabari Jackson. He kicks it out. Corner three. No good. It's Kemp again. Oh, and he finds Reed this time. Open, and that one's good. Little 12, 15 footer right there for Bennett Reed. Local kid out of Sonora. A nice little flip right there by Jabari Jackson the second. So a little ping pong, little tennis match going as both teams are just trading buckets here, which is all right. Brewster has to pick his dribble, get rid of it. The feed, Bennett Reed gets it back up top. Nice looking shot, clean look. Evan Brewster just couldn't connect. Ooh, tries to feed the dime to Reed. Picked off this time. Oh, and Connor can't finish. Kemp coming back the other way. Oh, good hands there. Number 4, Wesley Harrison. And then Monka ends up with it. They bring it the other way. There's a whistle. Ball goes out of bounds. A minute and a half left in this first half. 24-13 is the score. Evan Brewster picks up his dribble. Isaac Kemp now. Guarded by Harrison. Morse Clark goes to set the screen, but Brewster gets the ball knocked away. I'm not sure who got that. That was either Connor, Monka. In and out. Good look, though. Wesley Harrison. Oh, and Jackson comes up with it. He lets it fly. That one's good. Isaac Kemp bringing the ball back. Just about 30 seconds left in this first half. It will be a short little 2-minute break. We'll come back for the next 15 minutes. And then there'll be a break until this evening. So make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Good shot there by Brewster. This time he gets it in, and he'll go to the line to make it a three-point play. Make sure you hit the notifications on so you don't miss any of these matchups all week. Tournament play starts tomorrow right here on NorCal Sports TV. And that's the first half. We'll take the shot. So for everyone here, I'm Sonny Oaks. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second half. The most fun I have is when they're pulling the chips away. Welcome back to NCS TV. I'm your host, Sonny Oaks. Thanks to our director, Joseph, our camera operator, Avery, and our special board operator, Grant Begley. Second half of this evaluation game on Court 1. Been a little bit of a runway. Gosh, darn it, look at that defensive play by Connor, but it comes right back the other way. So Connor had a couple miscues there offensively, but he hasn't stopped hustling, and you know, you can make up for a lot of that with defensive hustle like that. Brewster, a little wild at the rim. Monka there. It's just enough. And it's Valtiera now. Hunting pulls up outside the three, drains it. Aiden Valtiera showing off the range. Feed to Brewster, nice little dime by Isaac Kemp, but we got a slow whistle. I don't know if I've ever heard a whistle so slow. Connor feeds Monka. Got one defender to beat. Little contact, gets the bucket and one. Nathan Monka. Determined on that play. See if we can get that third. Got his defender up and out of position. But I do like his shoes. I expect to hear a lot more communication between teammates starting tomorrow. As you see, Hunter Shiner showing off what I'm talking about already, as he's been to this camp before. All sorts of talking now. Brewster looked like he had an open look. Gives it up to Hunter Shiner. Shiner picks up his dribble, gets it back to Brewster. Kemp with his hand up. Brewster on the outside wing. Nice dish to Kemp. Gets his defender in the air. Monka recovers. Ends up doing enough to alter that shot, and he comes down with the defensive rebound. Nathan Monka. Harrison drains it. Corner three. Corner three. This time he's off. We got an air ball. The shot goes up. Ooh, just a little off. He gets his own rebound. Corner three on the reset. Looks just like the first one. The form was there. Isaac Kemp going to have to work on his range there. Valtierra now gets picked up at half court, but he gets by everyone, finds Monka. If he can't finish, it's Evan Brewster, uses his height there, gets that rebound. About 12 minutes to go in this half. Brewster working on two defenders. Shots up. Had a little bit of a space, just couldn't get it to go. Anthony Connor just gives it right up. Isaac Kemp in the right place at the right time. One defender. Oh, almost loses his dribble. Has to back it out. Good hands there by number one. Looks like Ugo Kasu who's in there trying to knock that ball away, and he's the one who gets in front of everybody. Great pass by Monka. Good read. Easy bucket. A little too much iron. It's Valtierra with the rebound, and he's pushing. Two defenders back. They get a wide open corner three. Kasu can't hit it, though. Hunter Shiner picks up his dribble early. Gets it up to Brewster. Didn't want to get called for another travel. Gives up the open three. Brewster picks it up. They get it out to Comp. Comp shows the fake, but then kicks it out. And Valtierra there. And it's Ugo Kasu in front of everybody again. Another easy bucket. Showing good form on that layup. Oh, Kemp in there trying to do it all for his team. But it's Monka with the defensive rebound. It could have been him or Valtierra there. And Valtierra finds Monka now. This time they kick it out to Kasu, who goes in. And nice little flick. He goes the opposite side. Ugo Kasu putting on a clinic out here, showing you how to get quick, easy buckets. Just heads up play. We're going to have some substitutions come in. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Make sure you turn on those notifications, the reminders, so you don't miss any of the games this week. If I mess up pronunciation of your kid's name, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter at Big Show Sunnyo. Let me know how to do it correctly. If your kid has a nickname, I'd love to know it. We'll get that in the broadcast as well. Isaac Comp. Well, everybody's a little shot. I think they're thinking about dinner already. 9 minutes left to go in this matchup. A lot of air balls the last few minutes. Everybody's range just a little off. I think some of the nerves get to you with the first day of camp. Brewster, this time is clean. And he stays upright as he goes out of bounds just a little bit after that nice layup. What a drive by Jackson the second. He gets by every defender, somehow gets that shot off and draws enough contact to find himself at the line. Number 7, Jabari Jackson Jr. Or the second, I should say. Is that the same? Junior and the second, Joseph? Would that be considered the same? I guess that's personal preference, right? It's Jackson from outside. Can't connect. It's Kasu. Battles for the rebound. Keeps it in bounds. And it ends up in orange, so all that hustle for naught. Except for the coaches saw it. And that will count. Brewster has to pick up his dribble. Finds Isaac Kemp. Swings it back across the court. Brewster elevates. Bank is still open for the young man, even after 5. Valtiera now finds Jackson on the wing. Corner three. Not good. Kasu just inside the three-point line. Oh, and somehow Kasu keeps it in. Oh, with the little ball fake and the run to the rim. Ugo Kasu will be a top 5 pick. Going to be a lottery pick for sure. After what we've seen from him in these few games here on court 1. .645 left to go. Hunter Shiner up. Oh, just can't connect. Kasu gave it up. Tried to get an assist. It feels like he probably should have took that one. But it's also good to be a good teammate. I think he's shown the coaches enough that he knows how to score. Chuck goes up by Kemp. No good, but Hunter Shiner grabs the rebound. Brewster now. Top of the key. Guarded by 2. Guarded by... Oh, Isaac Kemp. Guarded by Valtiera. He just lets it fly. And that's a bucket. Isaac Kemp finds his range on that one. After a couple of misfires earlier. Dials it in. And drains the 3. Valtiera, corner 3, no good. Kemp gets that rebound, but Jackson was fighting for it. So, 5.5 left in this game. Kind of a free-for-all. We won't be seeing full court presses till the last 2 minutes of the games going forward. Kasu, corner 3. And that one's off, rushed it. Brewster bringing the ball down the floor for Orange. Elevation. Ooh, in and out. This is the first whistle we heard in a while, which means substitutions are coming in. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm your host, Sonny Oaks. You'll be listening to me all week here on Court 1. Right here on Steak Sauce Corner. Jackson with the dangerous pass to Harrison. Gets the ball back. Corner 3! In and out. Monka with the rebound. Puts it right back up. Little scoop. And it's good. Nathan Monka showing off some strength there. Some decent footwork. He must have been listening to Coach Denny I, the Hall of Fame coach, in the little classroom lesson they did earlier. Oh, and then he eats that one up. Jackson. Got ahead of everybody. Converts the easy one. Good hustle, though, by Orange to get a couple defenders back, just in case he did miss. Good cut, just kind of overran it, and Monka just in there shutting everything down. Nobody wants to bring it in the paint there. So his defense pretty much gets some ball back there just by being intimidating on the other plays. Got the ball handler to step back out. And off the shot, hit the front of the rim, and the ball went right out of bounds. Oh, he passes up the corner 3. Harrison goes in. Guarded by Singh. It's Connor now. I wouldn't say hit nothing. He hit the bottom of the net on that one. He's disappointed with himself. We know he's going to rebound. Oh, what a nice play. Wesley Harrison going baseline. Excuse me, that was 35 Mason Williams. Corner 3. Connor Fuller. Goes baseline again, this time too many defenders. 2.5, a little less than 2.5 to go now in this second half, this third game of evaluation games here on Court 1. And that was Wesley Harrison, number 4, with the ball a moment ago. Connor Fuller now just hit that 3. Bar Jackson the second. Harrison, corner 3, drains it. Oh, a little alley-oop pass would have been nice. Kemp to Brewster. Just couldn't finish the play. Oh, sloppy hands. Williams comes up with it. Going the other way. Look at this. It's Brewster in the corner. He goes baseline, gives it up. Sing. Quick shot. Doesn't fall. Connor with the rebound. He's going to bring it up the floor. You know he wants to get a bucket here. He's had a couple of misfires. Monka, little ball fake. Gets it to Connor at the paint. Cutting. In and out. He's just having the worst luck with the ball tonight. Some nights it's just like that. We expect that he'll pick it up here in the second set of eval games. Nice, smooth shot there. I think that was Brewster. Connor finds Monka. Little reverse underneath the basket. It's good. Good hustle, though, by 35 Williams to get back and at least get a body down there. Kemp being guarded by Fuller. And Fuller going to bring the ball up now. Jackson gets by one defender. Brewster with that height. Last shot of the game. And it's for naught. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV, Court 1. This is evaluation game number 3 here. We'll be back in a couple hours to bring you the next set of 3 games. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Sonny Oaks. Thanks for watching.